What is up, guys? Welcome to a Spider-Man gameplay. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to basically complete these Fisk hideout missions. Now, these are unlocked after you play just a little bit of the story. You could probably unlock these within maybe 2 or 3 hours of playing the story, depending on like how fast you're with the story. I always like to do the side mission and that stuff. So, I think it took me about probably 2 or 3 hours of play to unlock this. I'm not sure the exact number, but it took me only a little bit. Now, there are two main ways you can basically go about defeating these things. One, you can just go in there like guns blazing, just punch, dodge, all that kind of good stuff. But I like to start out with just a little bit of stealth. The stealth in this game is truly incredible. I think that I haven't done too much of the story, and there's going to be no story spoilers, but I've played one stealth mission so far in the story, and it was incredibly good, and I really do hope that this game contains loads of stealth. I know that there's going to be DLCs. I hope the DLCs have a little bit of stealth. Like, stealth in this game is incredible. Now, before I actually start, doing this hideout, we do need to go over a bit of background information. The suit I'm going to be using in this video is a noir suit. You can unlock it pretty early on. It's very easy to unlock. I do recommend this suit mainly because of the suit power, Sound of Silence. Basically what it does is when the suit power is activated, people that spot you will not call for backup. Which means if you go in for like an attack, you can take down 2 or 3 people. Sorry about that. You can take out 2 or 3 people without anyone else noticing. I am having a hard time breathing right now. The suit mods, I have gel padding, which reduces incoming melee damage. The long range scanner is probably the suit mod I recommend the most. It basically increases your scanner range and helps you just to know the layout of enemies. This isn't going to be too useful if you're just about the combat, but for stealth purposes it's really good. And Battletech gadget attacks generate focus. I don't really care about this. I just wanted to have a third slot filled in. So there's two main things I want to go over in this kind of commentary thing. There are perch takedowns, which is basically where you are on a perch and you take someone down very silently, very effectively, like that. And then there's also web strikes, which are a little bit more fast-paced. They're a little bit harder to pull off, but I will be showing you one in this video. Now, in a situation like this, the main plan right here is I have both the web shooter and the impact web. Now, I recommend upgrading these as much as you can to just make them a little bit better. I do have the third slot for this, so I can have 3 of the webs. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to actually fire a web behind this person to get him closer to that wall. And once he gets closer, I'm going to actually hit him with a impact web to shoot him into the wall. Like that. He is incapacitated now. He cannot get out. So that is 1 person. That's 2 down actually because I perch take down someone. So he is actually out for right now. And he cannot get back up. So, in a situation like this, there's someone directly under me, but it's going to be incredibly risky to take him out because of that person. So, what I'm actually going to do is just reposition myself. I was seeing if my ability was ready. I think it actually is, but I'm not going to use it yet. Something that's very important about this game is knowing when to use your abilities. It can be very crucial. So, right here, I'm going to perch, which is pressing the L3 button near a ledge. And then I'm going to... So I actually waited a little bit too long to do that, which I'm actually kind of glad I did because I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do a web strike. So I'm going to basically let him get there, and then I'm going to do that, which is basically a web strike. Web strikes are very effective. They're very fast, but if you get seen, they are a lot easier to pull off, in my opinion. Which is why you have, like, your main power. It is very effective if you know how to web strike pretty effectively. You can take out usually 2 or 3 people in a row with just web striking. Now, those people are very close together. So what I'm actually going to try and do is distract that guy. get him a little bit further away, and since he's facing the other way, I'm actually gonna web strike this person. Then as soon as I complete it, I'm actually gonna jump away. Something I've messed up many times is just waiting for too long. The people I've kind of distracted realize, like, that I'm here, and then they turn and they see me, and then I basically have to restart because it's just a pain. So that person is actually very close to a wall, and I actually managed to just barely hit him. I honestly did not think that was gonna work. But sometimes it's good to take little risks like that, because that just gave me a huge advantage. It took that person out. It did draw a little bit of attention, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm gonna go for this point. These cranes give you like great, just an overall view of the entire site. Okay. I do not actually think I was just spotted. I think that they were just being able to tell that there was bodies and stuff. I'm actually outside of the thing right there. There, I just got a little bit nervous. Which is okay. Because the only thing you want to worry about is not getting caught. Besides that, I mean, like, it doesn't really matter how many times you need to, like, leave and then come back. As long as you, one, are having fun, and two, are... I just missed that pretty bad there, and I just fell. So what I'm actually going to do is just jump and run. Now, right there, I actually failed pretty hard, but, we are all human. We all do make mistakes, so in a situation like that, it was a mistake, but it does really orchestrate how just because you make one mistake, you can still save it if you know how. Basically, if you get spotted at all, I recommend either really quickly, which is what I could have done, switch to your suit power on. Then I could have tried to brawl him really quickly and take him out before it, like, ended. And then I would have actually had, that probably would have been the better option to kind of take out a few guards too. But, or you can just bail and just break line of sight. Now, right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate my power. I'm going to perch take down him. And I actually most likely just wasted the ability. But it does not matter that much. I mean, it does matter, but I got one person out of it. It made me feel safer, and that's all that matters. Now, we have been spotted, but I'm gonna go ahead and web strike down onto this guy. Something very important in combat is to know how to dodge effectively. Now, you can always just spam dodge, and you will probably actually get pretty far by doing that. Sometimes it's not best to do that, though. Okay, I need to get out. In a situation like that, I needed to get out of the range of, like, the missile. Now, right here, I actually cannot be hit by this dude's missile because he is too close. So he's actually going to try and smack me with the missile. And so I actually took him out. Now, a very effective thing in this game is to do the object throws. And to basically tie in your finisher as best as you can. Now, these people can be a pain. You need to basically hold down your attack in order to deal with them. And I just barely managed to avoid that missile, so I'm actually gonna dive onto this person and take him out as soon as possible. Missile people I usually try and take out first, just because missiles really can ruin a run. They are extremely high damaging. But they're kind of easy to take out most of the time, because if you close the distance, they actually cannot hit you, because they will blow themselves up, or like their friends. Now, in a situation like this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit 3 different people with my impact webs, because that just took out all 3 of them in almost an instant. And I actually got 1 impact web back. I do not recommend using the normal web in combat most of the time, unless you're dealing with like a brute, just because they are very risky. Now, I probably should have just dodged. It could have kept a little bit of health, but I'm not too scared because I can heal.
That needs to stay off the streets by any means necessary.
So a very effective attack is just dodging and then attacking right afterwards. It makes sure you can dodge and then they can't hit you. And I just actually perfect dodged right there, which is actually a very useful attack, as it allows you... Okay, I am blinded right here, and okay, see, right there, I accidentally activated the camera too. I'm gonna... Okay, I actually lost my special, but I just perfect dodged that person. If you hit a perfect dodge successfully, it will shoot a web, like a counter web at them, that will stun them, which can be very useful. If they throw bombs, I recommend just throwing them back. It's basically the only real thing you can do to counter. Now, this person has an RPG, so I'm gonna get close to him. He can't use it anymore. He's gonna try and smack me with it. He's dead. Well, not dead, but... And actually, he wasn't. I was misinformed on that. He actually was not taken out. He was just down. Sometimes, just because someone, like, goes down doesn't actually mean that they are... Like, they can get back up, basically. Now, I just electrocuted him. I'm gonna go ahead and do my finisher on him. I probably could have waited to do my finisher on someone that was on, like, higher health. But I'm not too worried about it. The main thing is that I'm not dead. Now, I just hit those people with that. I do think they're actually still in. They're not, like, dead. Or unconscious, I guess, would be the better term for it. Okay, I am gonna actually dodge. I'm surprised he went to try and hit me with that. Usually they will just go to smack you with the grenade at that point. I'm just gonna do my finisher right there. And that is actually the hideout complete. Yeah. So then we are gonna be granted with the satisfaction of seeing them defeated.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
Now, I did not complete the bonus objectives, which would have gotten me, I think, more base tokens, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm just glad that we managed to take it out. Now, this next bit may or may not be edited out. I'll kind of decide afterwards, but I am actually gonna retry to do this, basically to just see if I can get basically a better stealth section. So either buy or on to the next segment. Alright, we are back in. I have completed this. You would have just saw that if I didn't edit this bit out. But I really just wanted to see if I can do basically a better run. So now that I've gone over basically the basics of how to do a stealth thing, I'm going to see if I can kind of successfully show you just some good gameplay. I might go a little bit mute and just try and play some good music. Just to kind of show you like a stealth montage, basically, just to show you just how fun and elegant it can look to do this stuff successfully. So that actually was the entire first wave. Usually you will not get 2 waves done of stealth. Usually after the first wave you do get spotted just because more people come in, you can't really see them before they see you. So usually by the second wave, I'm sure you can do the second wave. You could probably do a fist hideout doing all stealth. I am by no means a stealth master. I am probably one of the worst people at stealth. But at this point, I think I might have actually lost everyone because I used the suit power. I think it did help me just a little bit. And right there, I could have dodged, but I needed to rotate anyways. So I think that was probably the most effective move I could have done. Now I'm gonna try and just get a better angle. I keep kind of fumbling around. I'm actually gonna activate my suit power, and then I'm just gonna charge in here. Which, I have been spotted by like quite a few goons, but they aren't actually gonna call in for backup. That person that just ran in actually saw me knocking out his friends, but it doesn't matter. And right there, that was honestly probably extremely lucky dodge, but that was just about the timing you would want, as I jumped over it and I was able to basically follow it back to where the person was coming from. And right here, I actually have a very good option, which is to just web strike those people. And I actually just got an impact web back, so I'm actually not gonna fire my normal web. So I'm gonna use my normal web. There's this guy below me, so I'm gonna drop down on him. I'm gonna web him to the wall, then I'm gonna do my finisher on this person. I'm gonna do a nice punch roll under kind of combo thing, and then I'm gonna just do some throwables. You always want to prioritize taking out the weaponed people, whether they have an AR or like a gun or a shield, as opposed to just the unarmed people, because unarmed people are very easy to take out. Now, I actually was aiming for that guy with like the laser sword type thing, the stun cage bat thing, I think it is, but I missed. So, you know. So I just got a little bit of damage. I'm on like half health. This is actually kind of risky at this point. So I'm gonna try and just play a little bit more cautiously. I'm gonna get some cover, and then I'm gonna... Now, that was a extremely close dodge. Like, way closer than I would have actually liked. But, I'm not dead. That dodge was a lot closer than I would have liked to, but it was actually, you know, close to being on time, so. Now, I could go with the rocket launchers, go for like a perfect dodge. It would probably be quite easy, but I'm just a little bit too scared. I'm too much of a baby to do that. So I'm actually going to turn around, and I'm going to fire those. So I don't think he's actually defeated, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So right there, I was going to try and throw the thing, and I think I might have actually gotten the throw off. But I was more focused on not getting hit by those stun grenades. Those stun grenades are very deadly. And right there, my awareness almost actually got me killed because I was not aware that that was like a shelf, a falling shelf. So that could have actually gotten me damaged or even possibly defeated. So, since I have my finisher, I'm actually going to do it on this shield guy. Shield guys aren't that hard to take out, but I'd rather use my special on a shield person than an unarmed, like, brute. So, well, not a brute, but just like the soldiers. Right there, I just took a crazy amount of damage to the point where that might actually cost me the completing this hideout just because I was not aware enough and I actually got caught by the rocket. Luckily, I did manage to dodge that, and I can get a little bit more healing off. Every time I defeat someone, basically, I'm gonna try and get the heal off, I'm gonna heal a little bit every time, just to make sure that I'm gonna be not taking, you know, fatal amounts of damage. These impact webs are some of the most useful, like, things in the game. Okay, I think this might actually be the last person. No, it's not. My apologies. This is not the last person in the stage. And I actually think I managed to get perfect dodge on that guy. So I actually was able to hit him with a web, like a counter web to the face. And now I get a... Okay, that was actually really bad. If I would have died just then, I would have been very angry. But I'm not dead, and that's the hideout done for a second time. I did do the same hideout like twice, so it was probably a little bit easier for me to figure out, but
Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
So I actually probably had a little bit more experience with like the layout and everything, but sometimes it's best to replay just so you can get a little bit more enjoyment, do it a little bit better. And I hope that you guys found this bit of an educational video. I know that it wasn't the best quality, like mic-wise, gameplay-wise, but I hope that you found at least something in this video useful. If you did, feel free to like this video. Comment either like a tip you liked or a tip that you have for stealth. And if you would like to stay updated with some of my content, this is my first video. I do plan on uploading future games. I'm not sure what kind of stuff I do want to upload, but I do definitely want to upload more content onto YouTube. So if you want to stay here for that, you can press the subscribe button. Also, if you want to be notified when I upload, which is probably going to be like once or twice a week maybe, tap that bell. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye.